What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 10 of the No Man Land series. We got Garrus here being a good boy. Go ahead and get him some food in the bowl before we start our day. Um, just going through where we left off on our last episode. I have went ahead and went all the way to February just to save time with that small harvester we have. I did go ahead and harvest both fields of soybeans while I was gone, and we ended up with 35,803 liters, which is almost double the 18,000 and some change that we got from just that one field. So that's pretty good. We're taking a step in the right direction. Now, I did go ahead and sell the wheat, which is where the extra money came from. And I've fixed all the areas where I needed to with the tree stumps and everything, and also just to show you how we ended up set up here. I know last time I was having some trouble getting everything to click in right, but we have our new shelter here with a couple of things under it, and we have our barn right here. I did end up placing it over the rock because I still cannot get rid of these rocks, and I'm really not that worried about it, to be honest with you. But yeah, we just need to jump right into it on this episode. First things first, it is February, so it is time to sell the honey and see what kind of profit we can get from that. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to do as far as like spending some of our profit, because we are up to about, we're real close to 200,000 right now. So I have been looking at the store periodically, and this one right here is just staring at me the whole time. Like, you want a bigger tractor. And I'm not going to lie, I'm seriously thinking about it. But we got to see what we get from this honey first. If that was cool. Okay. I didn't know it did that. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it on there. That was cool. But yeah, we're going to see what kind of profit we get from the honey here. And also, I'm thinking maybe if I do decide I need that tractor just because of the more horsepower and everything like that for future reference, um, I'm definitely going to have to trade in one of the other tractors. I was thinking about firsthand trading in both, and I was like, no, because I'm going to be short tractored. But yeah, we're gonna get this honey up to the store. Let's see. I don't think I forgot any. Nope. We did have quite a bit. I think last time we had 2%, and this time we got 4. So we'll see how much money exactly we get for this. I would love to reach. If I really wanted, my main concern right now is land. I know I need more land to make the fields bigger. So if I wanted to right now, to just be broke is absolute crap. I could just, you know, get the tractor, buy another piece of land, and then rent the plow again to make one of my fields larger. But like I said, I have no idea yet. I want to see what we get from this first. Let's see what we got here. $34,000. Okay, so that puts us right at 207. So that's a pretty good chunk of change. Now here's what my main concern right now is: if I do sell one of those tractors, it's the profit on either one of them wouldn't be that much in the first place. But like I said, looking at the prices of both. Let's get back to the farm really quick so I can park this and then I can pull it up for you. one thing for sure, need land. I'm definitely thinking getting another beehive, just because the honey is proving to be better than the eggs from the chickens so far. So I'm definitely thinking I'm gonna have to do another beehive at some point. Let's get this part real quick, and then we'll see what we got going on here. Whoa. Alright, so if I open up what I have here, I got a 27 right here. And this was 21, but I also need to repair it, you know. I'm thinking, I think I'm going to get more money for this one in the long haul. That's the bad part, but that's also the stronger horsepower tractor, obviously, but not that much. So I'm thinking this might be the one we need to take and trade in. I'm not sure. Like, I really like this tractor and everything, but like I said before, it's kind of one of them things where I really need a better horsepower tractor. So yeah, we'll run this up there real quick. I'm gonna repair it, repaint it, see how much it's worth. Hopefully that covers some of the cost of that tractor, because I desperately need that tractor. I also need a new combine, but I'm making do with the small one right now, so I'm not gonna fret too much about it at this current moment. I mean, this is episode 10, so like I said, I don't know how many episodes this full series is going to be. I don't really have a lot of views, no comments. At this point, I'm doing it for fun and not any recognition. So I'm just, yeah, at this point, we're just having fun. So we'll get this up here. Like I said, in June now, the main thing I'm worried about right now is the, like, getting the money for the soybeans. We've got, like I said, we've got double in there. If we got double the money, that would be awesome. But also, like I said, at the same time, I'm thinking I might need to go ahead and just splurge. Pretty much just bleed the bank account dry, possibly. So we're gonna see what happens here. Let's go over here and okay. Repair 5,000, yes. Repaint 17,000, yes. And then if I sell it, it's worth about 50. There we go. And then we'll go in here. Nothing else. Like I said, that would be nice to have, but I would much rather have the better horsepower tractor. We're sitting, that is the, let's see. See, for 148, I could have 388. 373 at 140, 352 at 130, 332. I think we're going to go with the 352 for right now. That'll still leave me 100,000, yeah. Let's see, this big decision. Design. Let's see here. We got options. Attacher, front loader. I'd rather have the 3-point on there, I think. Yeah. Then I like the US design. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Wheel setup. That changes the cost, obviously. I don't really need nothing with doubles. I think it'll be wide tires and weights. That'll help out a lot. Let's see what we have in terms of tire BKTs. Yes. Go ahead back to wide tires and weights, and then I think that's, we'll do the 352 maybe. Yeah, I think that's good. So now that we got that, we do have a better horsepower tractor, so I'm perfectly happy with that. We got us a new toy. And we've still got enough to get a piece of property if we wanted to. This will handle the plow better though, so not too much I can be mad at right now. Actually, while we're here, something else I want to look at. Go ahead while I'm in the parking lot. Let's go ahead and look at weights real quick. Or just this one. Let's see what else we got. 12. Yep. If you ever hear a chicken crowing in the background, I'm sorry, I got a rooster out there that just constantly crows. That's his thing. So let's see, we got this going for us, and then maybe, I don't know if I should should I go ahead and rent the plow? Maybe I should go ahead and rent the plow. I don't know, because that's going to be that. Once I rent that, that might take away everything money wise. Let's see. Hold on a second. 39,000 for a John Deere plow. Let me see here. That wouldn't be too bad. It's got an 8.6 working width. That one's got a 6. This is nice, though. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so, no, I'm not going to do all that. Let's just see what we got. Rent it for 3,000. Yes. Alright, so I'm going to get this set up back to the farm. And as soon as I get all that done, I will get back with you guys in a little bit and we'll discuss what land we think we need. Alright guys, so I'm back here on the farm. I think I've decided to go with this plot here just because there's a lot of open space across it and not that many trees to take down. Now this is going to leave me with about 11,000. Whoops, click the wrong button. If I buy 25 now and pull the trigger. There we go. It is ours. Yep, that leaves us with about $11,000. We are almost dead broke. But hey, you know what? Now we're growing. So what I'll pretty much work on now, I'm not going to make you guys sit through the whole thing, but I'm going to go ahead and get these trees cut down and get my field laid out, and I'll bring you guys back in. What's going on, everybody? We are here in June now. If you're wondering why the money is so low, it is because I had to pay almost 11,000 on the maintenance for the big green tractor. We bought it messed up anyways, but now it is good to go. I did go ahead and get everything seeded and fertilized through 2 growth cycles, and it took forever. So definitely going to need bigger equipment at some point. But hey, it's June, so that means it's my favorite time. Go turn in some soybeans, which is going to be, I think we might have to make 2 trips this time. I cannot remember exactly. I think it might be a 2-tripper this time. Whoa. Eventually I have to get a new layout here. Now while I had AI workers seeding and rolling the field, and while they did that, I just cut down more trees trying to build up a little bit of money to pay them, obviously. And let's see what we got going on here. 29th, so yeah, it's going to be this trip and a smaller one. Get myself straight here. Okay. So we'll go ahead and take this up there. Excuse me. I'm not sure how much is. I think that leaves like 5,000 in there. I might end up leaving it. I'm not sure yet. It doesn't seem like enough to justify taking this huge trailer up there, to be honest. But yeah, we'll see what we get for a full trailer finally. So that'll be fun. Actually, I could probably look here. Let's see. Whoops. I still got 6,000 in there. Yeah, I might end up leaving that, depending on how much we get for a trailer full here. I think 18,000 got us like around 120, right? So we'll see what we get right here. That'll be fun. Oh, if I can get on there right. Okay, there we go. Watch the money go up. Watch the money go up. I don't think I'm gonna... Okay, that's not too bad. So if I turn in that 6, probably get closer to 200. I'm not really hurting for anything right now, though, so what I think I'll do... let's see. Okay, we're not going to be indecisive this time. I think we'll just go ahead and get back to the farm. Put our trailer up. I don't want to start doing anything crazy. With the amount of soybeans I'm going to be pulling off these 4 fields now, that will be more of a, like, eventually going to need a bigger trailer, obviously. Whoa, fish tailing on me. But yeah, I went ahead and cut down them trees over there and ground down the stumps, made me a little crop circle. And yeah, I just cut down whatever little bitty trees close to that new field I could. So yeah, I've got all 4 fields planted to soybean this time. Just let me go ahead and see exactly how much profit I can get off all 4, and then next season, if money permits, I might I'll probably plant a different crop in at least one of those larger fields. I'm thinking corn, either corn, that's the thing, I want to do corn, but then I'm going to need a planter and a corn header that'll fit on that tiny harvester, which is already going to have a hard time with all 4 of these fields in October. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure when I want to do that. But we've got that turned in and everything's fertilized, so not much to do right now besides wait. I did think if I wanted to, right, I could go ahead and maybe get another plot of land, but I'm kind of happy with the three I have right now. I don't want to be overzealous with it. But one thing's for sure, I need to redo my little setup here. I just keep putting honey pallets everywhere. And I also want to get another beehive because the honey in a large quantity, all that will probably be awesome. And yeah, we're just going to, like I said, I don't want to spend every single penny I got right now. I want to save some, preferably save most of it, more than half if I can. So we're gonna, first thing we're gonna do here is step back. Nothing in the store really, and I think I like the equipment I have will work for what I've got going on right now. Like I said, it took a while to seed all 4 fields, but it's nothing I'm gonna stress really about. Landscaping, excuse me. Let's go to the dirt. I'm just gonna go ahead and, yep, whoops, got a little off. Do a little bit behind this one. There we go. Now with that, I'm gonna go to animals, bees. I want the exact same, and I think I'm just gonna put it right here. There's 9,000, and for now the honey palace will be going over here. I might see. Let's think about it here. I just need something cheap, really, to put those pallets underneath. Best bet probably gonna be a carport. One of these little. That's a big. That might work. Well, hold on, let's see what else I'm working with. I got this large thing for 5,000. That's too big. I got double-sided shelter. And then of course, we got the smaller stuff for 1,000. I'm thinking maybe something like this. It's only 2,000 bucks. It's not gonna, and it gives me like plenty of storage space. But like I said, I don't know yet. I might just take them and start throwing them all over the place. To be honest, I kind of like that. Kind of like that aesthetic of just honey pallets all over the place. You can definitely hear the bees now, for sure. But yeah, the main focus is as much honey as possible. I'll probably stop at 3 hives. I don't think I'm gonna sit here and try to get another one for the series. I think 3 is a pretty good number. This is just also our little, just on the side here. We're just getting as much as we can. So I think that'll make us some pretty decent money. Right there, we've got our... Actually, let's go in here. Let me think about this for a second. Move this out of the way, first of all. I know it's not a full pallet, but we will be fine. Go to my settings and turn on interactive zone markers. There's my beehive. Let's go to it. I'm gonna sell it. Let's see, beehive honey pallet location, 12 pallets. Any higher? I can get 16 pallets that way, or 24. Yeah, let's, is that double stack? 2 layers, yes. I'm gonna do it Let's see, 24, 32. 16 pallets is what I've been getting. So we'll do 16 right in the middle here. So that's good. I like that. We only spent about 20,000 there, so dig it. And now another thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go to production generators. Let's look at greenhouses real quick. Like I said, I have no idea what to do with greenhouses, but it might help us out in the long run. Let me turn that back on. Let's see what I'm doing here. Production, greenhouse. That's where most likely it would go. So there's a greenhouse. This is where our pallets are going to be. So now, what I probably need to do is buildings, containers. I got a well in here somewhere, I think. Just gotta find it. Silo extension, maybe? There it is. So this thing works pretty good. Overlaps with another object. I know. We can put this, I think we can put this right beside it, maybe? And let's see if that gives us the water we need. No active production. Water, yes. So that well will keep us supplied with water. And now we're going to go in here and... Okay, so... tomatoes, lettuce, and strawberries. Water plenty. Storing. Selling, distributing. So yeah, I think we'll just go with storing for right now. We'll see how good that looks for us. So we got that going for us. Look at all the deer. I'm not going to chase you guys right now, even though I want to. So yeah, we're pretty good right there. I'm going to sleep. There's the Yeti noise. Okay, so we're going to go check that out real quick and see how much we got. That's not too bad. Can I lift these as well? I can't. Sweet. Okay, so we got strawberries galore. And there's some tomatoes. Tomatoes, strawberries. Let's see how we're going here. 4 liters, 252 liters. Strawberries. Now I wonder what about... See, this is where I get a little confused on it, because I've got 252 at 4 liters, 9. So where is the lettuce pallet? Is the better question. I would assume there'd be a pallet by now, but I might be wrong. I don't know. Let's check out the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're making honey. Okay, so there's some production points, at least, filled out. We'll go check the store. There is... It's another... Yeah, the tractors I've got are fine. So we're not going to waste $105,000 on that. And nothing else really... Yeah, disc harrows, a cultivator. I think we're good right there. So I'm going to close this. And I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I think that's pretty good. I do need to check. Hmm. Interactive zone markers. Let's go to this and see where the money is for most of them things. Tomatoes. January. Oops. Wrong button. Wrong lever, wrong. Yeah, January for those. December for lettuce. Okay. So, vegetables. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep this stuff for that long, but we'll see. I will go ahead and. Oh, gotta feed Garrus. Make sure Garrus is fed for the month. And then we will go in here and sleep one more time. I'm just trying to check out the production rate at this point, to be honest with you, on all of this stuff. Let's do that. First things first, check the store. Nada. Second thing, feed Garrus. There you go. Third thing, let's go over here and see what we got. Strawberries, strawberries, tomatoes, strawberries, strawberries, tomato. There's the lettuce. 100 kilograms. Very nice. And honey still going good. We'll move you over here. Move you. We're just going to keep moving stuff to keep the area as empty as possible. So that'll work out pretty good though. That puts me at turning lettuce in December, everything else in January, and yeah, and we'll have the honey in February, so that's pretty good production points. I probably won't hold on to the greenhouse stuff that long. This is more about making as much money as I can. I know. So yeah, I'll probably just stick it out and I'll go through the soybean harvest. That's going to take forever, and unless I see something in the store that I feel like we really need, I'm just going to be stocking up on all this stuff and harvesting some soybeans, and I'll click you guys back in when we're ready to start seeing some profits, or if I see something cool in the store. What's going on, everybody? So I have simmed all the way through to June, and I have changed quite a bit here with the money I have been getting from the strawberries and tomatoes and lettuce, and also just being able to change a couple of things here. I'll show you. Let me feed Garrus real quick before we get to anything. But yeah, with that money, I was able to get quite a bit of stuff going here. I also sold a couple of things. So I sold my side-by-side and got the John Deere one because it was in the store. Speaking of store. Oh man. That would be nice to have. 105,000. We'll think on that. But anyways, yeah, I got that. I went ahead and deleted my other building here. Went ahead and sold that just because it was hard to back in and out, pretty much, and it was giving me a hard time. But so I went ahead and just decided to get rid of that. I have replanted the fields with soybeans in April. Obviously, we got 7,000 in here that we had to turn in here in a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna hop in the. I'm just gonna click over to it. Be lazy. I'm gonna show you what I have done. So once I reached 200,000 in my cash, I decided I was gonna go ahead and buy plot 37 and make a little. Before I planted, I made a little correction. You might be able to remember I had the field kind of cattywampus over there, but I have came over here and pretty much made a gigantic soybean field. And it's I do have this one edge right here that's like forest, it's like dirt and forest ground. That's just because it was easier for the seeder I have at the time to maintain that track, and I was trying not to go into the lake if I could help it with the plow when we did this field. But it turned out pretty nice. It's a huge field, takes up most of that plot I bought. But yeah, we got everything seeded good, and now all we got to really worry about right now is hauling soybeans and making some money. Now, through all of it, definitely some things to think about. Still need a new combine for sure at some point. Need a new combine, need a sprayer because that fertilizer spreader is not cutting it. It's taking forever to do these fields and it's using quite a bit. So at some point I might look for a sprayer. And yeah, we just yeah, combine, a sprayer. I kind of want a bigger seeder if I could find one, either a bigger seeder or a planter like that one we just seen at the store. That would be nice. Put my side by side right in the way here. Good job. So yeah, I'm just we're gonna take these soybeans up there, see what kind of money we get, and that'll decide what we do next here. I don't really want to waste a bunch of money this go around. If I didn't help it, I'd love to just kind of hit cruise control and go into the next season, pretty much all the way to next June, and get more money from the soybean harvest. But we're gonna take, oh, and something else I thought of it would be nice to have. This is just wanting, obviously. Would be a semi and a large trailer, like the semi trailer, obviously. But yeah, that would be ideal for the amount we're about to start bringing in. Because we're gonna have to do almost 3 trailer loads back and forth right now just for 67,000. But yeah, I'm extremely happy with the money I'm getting from the vegetables and the fruit. So that went well. And plus, now that I own Plot 37, there's a lot. If I get into any type of financial issue where I need more money, there's a lot of trees on that plot as well. Sorry, I was trying not to cough into the microphone there. But yeah, there's lots of trees on that plot, so I can always cut down some more trees. You might have also noticed I sold the skid steer because I just wasn't using it as much as I thought I was going to. And if I do get back into cutting down trees, I'll probably just go with my original plan and get the one that mounts to the back of the tractor because it's like a third, well, about half. Well, no, but somewhere in between a third and a half of the cost of that skid steer and the tool. So yeah, I sold that just to have the cash. And let's see what we got here. Full trailer. Should be some pretty decent money here. Yeah, we're already climbing pretty good. Yeah. Good for us. So yeah, we'll go back, do a little chin wagging. I'm happy with where the farm's at. Like obviously this is episode 10 of the series. I'd like to go ahead and probably do another 10 episodes if I can duke it out. Like we want to hit that million mark in money, but we also just want to be like, I want this farm to look fabulous. And pretty much, since it's the only farm on this map, I want it to be pretty cool looking. And we might, who knows, we'll see how much money we end up with total, and we might make some changes here. I am driving this thing. I still kind of wish I could get rid of that one rock right there, but I ain't gonna stress it too much if I can help it. Let's get us another trailer load, and this time instead of saving the, like actually saving what little bit is left in the silo, I'm gonna go ahead and empty it out. Like, it's only gonna be a little bit on this trailer, but it's fine. We just go ahead and get as much money as we can, pretty much. Stocked up. I'd love to get a different, like, I'd love to have a shop, like an enclosed shop, so that's something on the wish list as well. But like I said, we'll get through this real quick. I'll probably go ahead and jump ahead to bringing the trailer back from that last little load, and I will bring you guys back in to decide what we're going to do next. Alright guys, so I've got the rest of the soybeans sold, as you can see. Ended up with a good chunk of change. We got $500,000 there. And we are about to spend some of it. You see I got everything moved out of the shed here. I'm going to go ahead and treat myself a little bit. I'm going to sell that shed. And we're going to sell our older silo here since we don't have nothing in it at the time. And yeah, let's go in here and do some stuff I've been wanting to do. Let's see, is it this one? This one is super large, but that's fine. That's exactly what I am wanting. So I need to get myself out of the way. We're back into construction. Now we've got options here. This one's long. Pretty nice. I think that might be the better option, you know? But I really like this one. So the thing with this one is placing it correctly, because I want to be able to get everything out. That rock is going to be an issue. But if we turn it this way, let's see what we've got going on here. Let's extend out. We can overlap with what? What am I overlapping with? I don't see what I'm overlapping with. But anyways, what am I overlapping with? This thing's gonna ruin my plans. What am I overlapped with? Do I have something down there? I'm not sure. Maybe the heel? This thing is giving me a hard time. I appreciate it. I'll turn it off. 100. You know what? I can fix it. We'll go in there and we'll fix it real quick and see if that helps. We got some money. Let's go to the leveler. And if I just level this out a little bit, we'll see if that helps us out. That is dropping the money. That's fine. We're going to make it work. Level that pretty good. Now let's see if it'll let us do what we want to do. Still overlapping with something. What am I overlapping with, though? Let's see what we got. Do we have something over here? Jeesh. Ah, the tree stumps, maybe? Look at this. Look at what I got going on here. That's terrible, isn't it? That's silly. Man, you telling me I can fix that? You know what? Yeah, I can fix that real quick. Guys, give me 1 second. Alright guys, so I finally was able to fix all that. It took a minute, but I've got my huge shop in here. Cost some money too. You see, I spent quite a bit. This was $120,000 and some more than money. I'll show you construction here. I decided to add some trees. Planted grass and some more little plants around it, but I'll probably critique it a little bit more, like while I'm not recording, I'll probably put some more grass or trees in right here to fill the place. Maybe I don't know yet. Might just leave it like this for right now. I'm not sure. But I wanted to go ahead and look at something with you guys. I've been looking at a truck, right? Now, these are small. They can do the job of like a shuttle. But what I'm thinking, this one here, I'm thinking maybe something like this, because you can get a capacity on it, right? Like, I could put anything in here. Like, I can, if I cut down trees, I can put it in here. I can use this as a shuttle for when I'm harvesting to get stuff to the silo. I mean, it holds 30,000, so that's pretty good. I don't really know. You can get cover for it if you want one. I probably won't get the cover, but that's what I'm like. So what I'm thinking is, to get that, I would no longer need old the beast, which is unfortunate. But at the same time, yeah, let's go ahead and do some upgrades. I feel like I've ran this episode 10 a little long, but you know what? Let's make sure you guys are part of this. Real quick, we are going to wheel setup standard off-road. We'll do off-road front bumper design. Oh, okay, that makes it simple. Front turn signals. I like it with those. Window color. We'll go ahead and do a light black. Antennas. I don't know about that. Alright, hub color. Polished metal. Main color. I kind of want to go with my favorite here. Oh, yeah. And then secondary color, I like the white. Rim color is good. So we are going to purchase that for ourselves. And then, like I said, we'll go in here and get our capacity of 3,000. I'm not really worried about the fender design. I don't need a cover for it, I don't think, because we won't be harvesting in the rain, and we won't be hauling it in this anyways, because we're going to watch the store for a semi and a trailer. Main color, should I do it the same? Yeah, sure. Lane 1, white. Lane 2, white. Lane 3, white. Yeah, I mean, I think that looks pretty sweet. 46,000, so there's pretty much 100,000 on a brand new truck that we're going to be able to do a lot with. So I'm really excited about that. Go ahead and get this back to the farm. Oh, oops, I'm doing something wrong here. Okay, let's try it now. Oh yeah. See, now this is going to help us out a lot. It might not be the fastest thing, but like I said, we can cut trees and throw in here. Let's see what we got. Open back cover. That's cool. Yeah, see? That's cool. Let's see what this says. Extend crane arm. What does that do? Oh, it's the door to the truck. Okay. Tip side back. Yes. Extend crane arm. Extend crane arm 2. Don't know what that is. So, I mean, yeah, this is going to do a lot for us. Pretty much. Oh, yep. I got the hood open. Oh, man, I got to fix that. There we go. I opened the door too. Jeez, man. I gotta learn how to drive this thing. So yeah, this is gonna be the first thing we put in our shop, pretty much. I mean, like I said, I'm excited. So, like I said, I'll probably critique the rest. He's okay. He's fine. He jumped in front of me. You saw it. But yeah, I'm excited because this right here is going to be just run all in the field. Good thing I've got crop destruction off. So yeah, this right here, first thing in the new shop. It's awesome. And now, real quick, while we got time, I've decided I don't want that planter, the John Deere planter, just because it doesn't hold fertilizer as well. I'm going to attempt to get a different fertilizer at some point, but I'm sticking with what I got right now. I'm still watching the shop, or yeah, I'm still watching the store just to see if I get any hits on the combine. But as of right now, we are sticking with the old Massey Ferguson. It's doing its job. So yeah, I'm just gonna get some of this stuff put away real quick, however I want to, and I'll click back in with you. Alright guys, so I think I've got us pretty well set up here. Got our silo back in a different spot this time. I think it looks good there. I put us a little drive, like a little lane here. This road was already here. I just added some trees and some more grass. I think that looks real good. And like I said, I might critique it a little bit more on while I'm just free playing, without recording. But I'm happy with it. We still got $325,000 in the bank, and we're gonna try to keep that there, unless something crazy comes in the store. Like, remember, we're looking for a sprayer, looking for a combine, and eventually a bigger seeder. So yeah, I think that is about gonna wrap it up for this episode. I mean, we had fun in this one. I mean, we did a lot of stuff. We got a nice, huge new field, and yeah, I mean, not too much new besides the truck and the shop and everything. But I mean, everything looks good. I'll critique it a little bit offline to make it look even better. And yeah, we're just gonna keep rolling with this series. And yeah, I'm not sure exactly what month I'll bring you guys back in on, but yeah, it might be. I might bring you back during harvest of the soybeans, or I mean, we'll see. We just gotta check out like I said, what comes across the store, and I'll keep playing around with some of this stuff. But yep, whatever time of the day you guys are watching this, morning, afternoon, night, I hope you have a good one. And I am Forklift Farmer 95, and I will catch you guys and Garrus in the next episode.